Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to some more Apex Legends. We are here. It is finally time for Season 5. I know I'm a little late on uploading some Season 5 videos. That's because I've been trying to get some Season 5 content, because Loba has just premiered, and I want to play some games with Loba, of course, so I want to practice with her, of course. But we have some new stuff. Some new stuff that has just premiered for this Season 5 update. One of the big ones, of course, is going to be the quest. This is the new one, the new quest line thing that has just been added. Basically, you go into a game, no matter what it is, ranked, trios, duos, whatever it may be, you go into it during the day, collect yourself a treasure pack, which are the new things in the game, of course. And once you collect the treasure packs, you can unlock rewards, which can be seen here, and you can unlock some story stuff as well, and some legendary hunts that will be premiering throughout the season as well. And you can collect yourself some artifacts, rewards, some gun charms, as well as a flatline skin, which looks pretty cool if I do say so myself. The battle pass has also been updated too. We have a new battle pass with some brand new stuff that you can get. Some Apex packs, of course, some dive trails, some banners, some new skins, and of course at the end you get the big ol' wingman upgradable weapon if you are a battle pass owner. If you are not, you will get yourself the Fortune's Favor badge if you reach it all the way to the end, but you will still get a wingman skin as well, which I do think looks pretty cool. And you will get yourself a skin for the Spitfire. Honestly, if I can plug this here, because I usually don't like to do this, but it's not sponsored, of course. It would be nice to be sponsored, but it's not. The battle pass, in my opinion, is kind of worth it. I mean, I bought it last season, and I actually loved it. You get so much stuff from the battle pass than you do get versus not having the battle pass, because of course you can see you don't get as much stuff as you would. Like, in the beginning you do get a lot of stuff. You get a couple packs and stuff, but then after about 50 or so levels in the battle pass, it kind of helps to have the actual battle pass rather than having the free one, because you don't get as much stuff. And also, if you do get one, you kind of get them all. If they don't plan on changing this battle pass up very much, you get Apex coins throughout the battle pass the more that you complete it. And if you get all the way to the end, you get 1,000 Apex coins, which is enough to buy the battle pass. You can get the regular battle pass for, I believe, 1,000 coins, and then I think the premium battle pass is like an upgraded thing or whatever. But buying one virtually gets you all of them, which I think is pretty cool. I bought it last season, like I said. I went all the way to the end, and I was able to actually get this one because I got all of the Apex coins and stuff from the last season's battle pass, so now I get to use the battle pass in this one to be able to get me the stuff that's happening this season. So that I thought was pretty cool. But other than that, not too much has changed. They did change the weapon system now. You can actually choose up to 8 weapons to change different skins on. You don't have to just stick with one now. You can stick with 8, like they did with the Legends. I believe last season they added where you can have up to 8 skins with your Legends as well, instead of just having one, which I think is amazing. I love it. Also, we have, of course, Loba entering the game as well. And today we actually will be having a couple of matches here. Just some play around matches that I did with Loba, of course. And I did one as well with Mirage, because Mirage got the big buff this season as well. I feel bad for Pathfinders because they did get a big huge nerf, and Pathfinder is kind of useless now. Hopefully they'll kind of tweak things like they always seem to do. as the season progresses and as the next season comes up. So that will be something they will obviously be changing, of course. But I wanted to play around with Loba, of course, as you know. So these first few matches are just going to be me getting into the game again for Season 5. As you see me using Loba's finisher here, which I absolutely love. He is amazing. I will say that. Her legendary finisher is cool, but just a regular finisher is amazing as well. Loba is probably one of my favorite characters right now. I was a big Wattson fan, and when the game first premiered, Wraith was my go-to. I mean, I love Wraith. I still do. But Loba has become very, very popular, and for me, she's a big win. I love her, and I use her pretty much anytime I can. Not just for her abilities and stuff, but just for her in general. I relate to Loba on so many levels, and she is basically my spirit person. Not my spirit animal, but my spirit person, because we are so similar. I love her nails, her clothing, the way she talks, her heels. If I was in the Apex Legends world, I would want to be in the world as Loba, because she pretty much is exactly like me, except, you know, a bit different, but I definitely love Loba. She's one of my favorites in the game as of right now. So I just did a couple of matches with Loba and of course with Mirage, because as you know, Mirage got a big buff where his abilities have been changed. He now will shoot out his bamboozles, and you can actually control them. You can control his mirages, and also his ultimate as well. If you use his ultimate, you can control that too, and it will actually shoot out in different directions, and it's actually pretty cool. It does confuse some people a lot. I can honestly say I've been confused by a bunch of Mirage stuff as of late. It's not like it used to, so it's very different, very different. He's actually really different now and really cool to use. Also, when you revive someone with Mirage, he cloaks you, so you go invisible, so you can't see where you're being revived at, which I think is awesome. And also when you respawn someone, I think you are also cloaked as well, so you can't be seen. So Mirage is actually pretty nice to use. But I've been sticking with Loba, of course, as of right now. So we're going to see a couple of matches today from Loba and Mirage, and then I think we'll end off with Loba as well. Also, they have added some really cool dialogue stuff, back and forth dialogue between some of the characters, which I haven't been able to hear all of them yet, but I am wanting to listen to them. I hear that Wattson and Caustic can actually talk back and forth to each other, which I think is really cool. Because I think they're both like scientists and stuff, so they talk back and forth to each other. Loba and Revenant, of course, is the big one. Loba and Revenant can talk back and forth to each other, and of course, you know, Loba and Revenant don't like each other, so their back and forth is going to be pretty interesting to listen to. I don't think I was able to get too much in terms of this game, as far as Revenant and Loba is concerned, but I'm actually trying really hard to do that, so I will hopefully get some games during the season where Loba and Revenant are in a party together so that we can see their interactions, because I think they're hilarious. I love their interactions because it's cool. Like Loba will be like, if you're reviving Revenant or something, he'll be like, "I'm not thanking you, Loba." And she'll be, if you revive her, she's like, "I'm not thanking you, demon." And he's like, "Well, didn't your parents teach you any manners, little girl?" It's hilarious. I love it. I love their interactions together between each other. So I hope to get a couple of those as the season moves on, because that's probably one of my favorite parts about this, is their reactions to each other. And I've heard that Wattson and Caustic talk to each other like doctors. She's like, "Oh, thank you, Dr. Caustic." And he's like, "Yes, Miss Piquant," or whatever. "You are very much welcome. We are both scientists," you know, just those different things as well. So I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty interesting. So I am actually going to probably get on out of here now. I'm going to have a couple matches here that aren't too long, and then we'll end it off with a pretty long match, which will probably be about 10-15 minutes long, and then in another episode we will have another long one, and then we'll go into the season. So that's pretty much going to be it for me. But be sure to stay tuned for some more season 5, because there is a lot of changes and a lot of things that I'm liking about the game now. Of course, the big one that I totally forgot to mention is that we're in Kings Canyon now for like a long time. I don't know if we're going back to World's Edge. There is a little timer on World's Edge that says it's counting down. Currently it's at like 9 or 8 days. So whenever that timer gets down to 0, maybe we'll switch back over to the World's Edge map, and maybe this will be how they do the how they do all that stuff now, which I think is going to be interesting. I think I might like that a bit more, actually, because World's Edge is actually one of my favorite maps. I'm not too big a fan of Kings Canyon, although the changes they made are amazing, so I'm not too salty about it anymore. I actually do like it a lot now. So I'm kind of liking the map changes and all the maps that are available now. So definitely cool. But I think we'll have some World's Edge stuff as well, and then of course Kings Canyon. Don't know if I'll do too much ranked. I did a lot of ranked last season, but ranked, man, it is something. I really want to try to get at least platinum, but it is so hard to even find a party to get a platinum in this game, for me at least. I don't have too many people that I play with, so it is a bit harder for me to get up there as far as ranked is concerned. But I think that is going to do it for everything. I think I went over everything that is kind of new and changing about the game, or has changed, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. We're going to get back into a full match, of course, after this one, and then I think we should be good. So hope you guys are enjoying season 5, and I actually hope you enjoy the rest of the season. We will continue to post more videos from season 5, as well as some past season videos too, because I still have some from season 3 and season 4 that I want to release as well. So hopefully I'll be able to get those out in between all the season 5 stuff too, because I still have some more stuff from the Old Ways event. I didn't get to do too much videos on that either, but I wanted to do a lot of those too, so I have some stuff from that that I want to be able to put in too. So there's just so much stuff going on right now. We have a lot of content that is coming your way. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you continue to watch the rest of the video. And don't worry, we should be having some more content. Hopefully that will look a little bit better soon. I think I'm getting better. I think I am. I think I'm getting a little bit better at the game. I don't know, you tell me. I mean, of course, this game isn't gonna be too much of a difference, but it seems like every time I push that record button, I don't play as good, and I don't have the record button, and then what do you know, the next thing I do, I get a win, and I do good. So what are you gonna do? But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here now, and I will see you guys in the next one. But of course, continue on, continue watching, please. I do enjoy whenever everybody watches the rest of the video. I did upload, I know I'm going on, I'm talking again, but I did upload a video where I actually talked through the whole entire thing, so I'm hoping I'll get some feedback on that as well, because I was trying to decide what I should do in terms of commentary style for these videos, if I should just let them be, or if I should do like an intro thing like with this one, or if I should talk through the whole thing, or just do like in-game audio. But like I've said before, I don't usually like to talk in the game because it distracts me. I don't play as well whenever I'm talking in the game. I just like to focus on the game itself and let my playing do all the talking. I mean, they have pings in the game for a reason, so that you can ping stuff, talk about stuff in the game without having to actually talk. So, you know, whatever. But anyway, I'm going to quit rambling on here and I'm going to get out of here so that you can watch the rest of the match. But there will be more content coming soon. So I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Thanks.
Hop up here. Double tap trigger. Treasure back here. How charming.
I've got an Evo shield here. It's cool. Level 1.
One minute until the ring closes, and everything here is gone for good.
The ring is close.
Thanks, beautiful.
You're welcome. I love you too.
We've got 30 seconds to get to the next ring. If you go down, I'm not carrying you. Don't drive in position.
Seconds. The ring is close. Watch out for the new kill leader,
The
friend.
champion has been eliminated.
Optics, Evo shield here. Level 1. Ready to do some damage?
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
We're all outside the ring, and a wall of death is coming our way. Let's go here.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package on high. Favor from the gods.
Shop's open for business. Activating jump head. I see an enemy over there.
Copy that.
Jump drive out. Enemy there. Frag out.
Hey, we're spread out a lot. Look at the map.
Kill leader eliminated.
Reloading.
Throwing thermite grenade. Throwing arc star. I killed an enemy.
Jump drive set.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
The map says not all of us are inside the next ring.
Attention. Supply ship inbound.
Treasure pack here. How charming. Shooting. Reloading. I have eyes on the enemy.